Game one of our last best of five, and Arizona finally gets to start the series with a goal.
And you can tell they were waiting, and it comes right off the kickoff. Beautiful 50 from Nudging, and then JoJo Katz with a clean sheet. We got the first goal in 2 seconds.
After all of that, what was it, like 5 or 6 or 7 different restarts, and like finally, all right, we got one. This is a good server for Missouri S&T, and then they give up a kickoff goal. All right.
You'll love to see it. It wouldn't be CRL without it.
I know, right? Nudging gonna have this one
No
headed
way.
back, and time barely got there. He ate a demolition for his efforts. JoJo Katz and Arizona on a mission to start off this final series of the night.
Oh, demos left and right. That's a good 50 from Jelly. Nudging is going to get a piece of that. And even though Jelly gets bumped off the ball, he's in a good spot to come through and make a challenge. Arizona, after that early start, looking to try to keep that momentum going. But it's been a very quiet game on the shot total so far. The first minute, only 3, as Missouri S&T have picked up 1, but the offense has not really developed much since then.
Sugar trying to keep possession for the Miners. JoJo Katz waiting, but the ball goes over top of him, but because 2 are in the corner for S&T, nobody was center for that pass. Nudging, trying to nudge time out of the way, and it is Bernie who instead makes the stop. Now Jelly looking to go headhunting after he lost the ball, and time got that stop as well. So, okay, they gave up a goal 2 seconds into the game. Yeah, maybe they just weren't ready. Things have settled down and stabilized a bit, though Bernie had to make a save halfway into his own net. JoJo Katz lobbed one up. Bernie waiting, and he made the stop on Nudging.
That's a good read, too. Nudging had a lot of time to aim that wherever he wanted to, and it's a good read for Bernie, remaining patient. But the pressure's not gone. JoJo Katz wasn't able to get that one through, so now Sugar will try on the transition. Missouri S&T, again, that offense not really doing too much. Again, a lot of testing touches. We haven't seen any infield passes or anything that has gotten the defense jumping yet for Missouri S&T, as they are in need of a goal. We are approaching that halfway point of game 1, and they're still down only by a goal.
That's a great block by Bernie to set up time and Sugar forced this through. Nudging just waiting patiently in the net. He'll be called on here, and he makes the save on time. Bernie coming up to be met by JoJo Katz. Not a lot of boost to be found, though, on the Arizona half of the field. This is a chance for the Miners if they push up. Bernie trying to center for time. No. Now Sugar will try his luck, and JoJo Katz slams shut the door. Jelly, open net. No, Sugar got back in time, and it keeps this just a 1-0 ball game for now.
Arizona's still knocking. And those drives are getting more and more closer to being in the net. There was a bump on that play, but Sugar got a piece of the ball to make sure to get the clear. Now Bernie will also play it into the corner. But notice Arizona is still sticking in that aggressive play style, keeping this ball in that orange half. They want an insurance goal here before the clock runs out.
Nudging has Sugar bearing down on him, so it's Bernie who has to make the stop. And JoJo Katz goes right through Bernie with that ball. Another good job relieving the pressure on the Arizona half of the field. But still only a 1-goal lead that the Wildcats are holding on to. JoJo Katz again. Or trying to get around time. The ball finally skips out, and it is on target. JoJo Katz strikes again.
Another JoJo Katz goal, and another one where he just catches Missouri S&T sleeping. Sees an opportunity, no one in midfield to guard this shot, and it just sails right into the net. Big goal for Arizona.
Well, Greg Rayner and Missouri S&T alumni, but the gamble did not pay off for the Miners this time, but that time it does. Sugar finally gets S&T on the board.
This is off the kickoff. Time tries to get the redirect, finds it off the back wall, and Sugar says, wait a second. We still got something under our belt, as it's a 1-goal game, 1:13 left.
They got one of them back, but this ball goes away from everybody except Nudging. That's a great win by time. Bernie beat JoJo Cats to the punch, but Jelly makes the save. And this will skip on through, but Sugar's up for it in a hurry. So too is Bernie. Oh, this will be a tough angle. He ran out of boost, so JoJo Cats will bomb it away again. They're going to force Missouri S&T to work from their own half of the field if they want to get an equalizer. Bank shot, almost in! And Sugar beaten by Jelly. It's just a food-themed series.
Almost there, though. Sugar was so close to that ball. Time trying to get past JoJo. Gets a demo on Bernie. Final 30 seconds here. Missouri S&T starting to play with newfound pace. As again, they're trying to see if they can tie this one up, but the clock isn't on their side. They're going to have to come up with one off of this drive. As 10 seconds hit the clock. That's a quick touch. Time has full boost here. Can he go the length of the field? It's off the corner. Bernie. Oh, that's a big whiff. It's going to go in. No way.
JoJo Cats has a hat trick in this game. And if you watch this game back, you're going to wonder, how on earth did that happen? He scored a kickoff goal. He had a ball just skip out from a challenge or a little jam up on the wall, and then that goes in. I dare say, one of the least deserved hat tricks of all time. Arizona doesn't care. Can't spell Wildcats without a dub, as they're up 1-0 in the series.
Yeah, I mean, that to kind of piggyback off of that, they put the Wild in Wildcats with the goals they scored. Unbelievable. And for a moment, you thought Missouri S&T were going to get back into that game, especially after, the beautiful goal from Sugar. I mean, it was a really well-executed kickoff for Missouri S&T as a whole, but they could not build any more off of that. And then you saw what happened. It came down to the final few seconds, and Missouri S&T cracking under the pressure.
When we go to game 2, we'll see if things are any different at all for the Missouri S&T Miners. Or will Arizona just put a stranglehold on this series? Trying to go on match point. Close out night 1 of the CRL mainstream. This ball bounces right through everybody. It goes back to JoJo Cats. Sugar and Time. Boy, not great spacing. It may not matter. Missouri S&T swarming around the ball and the net, but they could not force one through. And that ball is going to skip up and away, and JoJo Cats will roll it away.
Bernie able to pick that one up quickly, but just a testing ball. Sugar trying to get on top of that, though. And you can see Missouri S&T want to get good follow-ups to winning challenges, but sometimes it's hard for them to determine where the ball's going to go. They're always just a few seconds too late. You can tell that's just them making those adjustments. Got to get a little bit faster here because Arizona will not give you that time.
Time tried to go up to the ceiling with that ball, and it immediately eluded him. Sugar's throwing this off the ceiling. Time is there for it. Maybe a pinch. Baby pinch. Bernie got knocked away from the play by Jelly. Then nudging taken off the field. But Bernie, a little side flip there. Didn't have the angle he wanted on takeoff. Sugar still throws one to the net. It is dangerous, but nobody charging for the Miners.
Sugar drops that down. No follow-up here. Jelly gets a free clear. Bernie here with the cutoff, but you can see Time still struggling to find his place. He is looking for Sugar, but this is so awkward for Missouri S&T. They get the pass out, and Bernie just executes. My goodness.
Everything was just so wrong in the corner. Why are they both there? Why are they double committing? Where's the communication? And it's all corrected by Bernie. Right place, right time. End result good for Missouri S&T. Get their first lead of the series. We'll see how long it lasts as Time is forced to his own back wall. Somebody's got to rotate in. It is Time who made the save, then ate a demolition. Sugar comes in to help on the defensive effort as well, and they avoid giving back the goal they just scored.
And now, though, that clock, which was something that, was stressing them, continues now to stress them. This time, they're going to be watching every single second tick down, as there's still plenty of game time left. 2:45 approaching as Arizona trying to get back on the board. That one drops down, and Bernie will lob it downfield.
Nudging, looking for this. A lot of cars crisscrossing at midfield. Could be awkward, but JoJo Katz whistles one wide. Oh, that's a great opportunity that he'll want back. Sugar just launches this right back whence it came, and Jelly is happy to take another shot.
Yeah, give Jelly another chance, and he will go again. This one, well done. Has only 12 boosts, but he sees that opportunity. If you have a player like Jelly who won't turn off the ball and continues to stay on it, don't keep giving him shot chances.
Sugar wins the race with a side boost, so he's at least got a chance here to set up Bernie. Didn't work out. Shots blocked away by Jelly, so time will take over. It's a good ball out of the corner, but he could not throw it out center for Bernie. That's one of the 2 goals that Missouri S&T has scored in this series. Now time. He's got Sugar to his left. Downfield again, but Bernie nowhere to be found, and this will go right back in. JoJo Katz barred down and kept out barely by Bernie.
And that's the difference here. As you can see, Arizona, they pass in transition and turn those passes into shots. Missouri S&T tries to do the same thing, but someone from Arizona recognizes it and gets in the way. This is one of the big factors that Missouri S&T have, because for them, building on offense has still been something that they've struggled with. All of their goals have been because of some sort of fortunate situation, and meanwhile, the defense is falling apart. Jelly will slide in a goal.
Jelly, Johnny on the spot. It was 3 goals out of JoJo Katz in game 1. It's the Jelly Show in game 2. 2 in a row for the Wildcats to go from trailing to leading. And now the clock remains an enemy of Missouri S&T. They've got to answer back very quickly. JoJo Katz going to try to play for possession. Has it taken away from him. Nudging whiff. So too did time. And now Bernie and JoJo Katz collide on a challenge. And that's sent away again by Jelly.
Good speed from JoJo. Now you see Arizona staying on top of the ball, making sure there's no clear chances. Nudging. Soft touch. Sugar gets there. Nudging follow up. He's going to clean up his own mess. 2-goal lead for Arizona.
Yeah, Sugar's trying to do everything with nothing in the tank. And a little lack of communication, more desperation than anything else, leads to yet another out of Arizona. First goal for Nudging in this series. Again, he almost averaged a goal a game last season for the Wildcats. Jelly racing Bernie the ball, and will throw this all the way across as Arizona tries to run out the clock in game 2. Missouri S&T needs a borderline miracle. They almost got one ricocheting in. Instead, it's coming right back to the S&T half of the field. JoJo Katz couldn't keep the play alive, but they don't need any more goals. They just need possession. And this 22 seconds to burn off the clock. And, well, right now the Miners are helping in that endeavor.
Yeah, I mean, looking at these 50s in the corner, it's not looking likely for MS&T to get another chance here to score. And Nudging with this carry is going to pretty much kill the clock for the rest of the game. Final few seconds here, and Arizona end up coming up big here in game 2. They battled back, and now they put the series on match point.
Well then, same scoreline, just a much different path to get there. As the Arizona Wildcats come from behind to take game 2, and a lot of soul searching for the Missouri S&T Miners. Remember, this did go 5 games last season, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case here. Still, you play the games for a reason, and you give a team the benefit of the doubt until the clock hits 0 in game 3. Missouri S&T has a lot to overcome here. Dazzler, what's got to change for them going to DFH Stadium against the Wildcats?
Honestly, it's just keep like playing 50s. Right now, Wildcats have a strong counterattack game. And for Missouri S&T, they have to get rid of that. They have to honestly just try to flip the script here. Force Arizona down your own half, but really hit hard in the transition, making sure they punish any types of mistakes that they make on defense. Maybe even force them with some demos. It seems like MS&T is playing catch up when they should be the ones setting the tone.
Onward into game 3. do or die for Missouri S&T, looking for their first win on the season. That is blocked away at midfield by Jelly. Still loose in front for time, but he's not going to be able to get around on a shot. Nudging has a lot of time and space to work with, but Bernie's right there after the great challenge in the front field. This is very dangerous. Put on a platter for the Miners. Sugar trying to find a teammate, and the Arizona defense holds.
I mean, everyone got together. You know, all 6 players on the field in front of the box, but no one able to score. And look at the transition once again, but Sugar able to get a good read.
Time has this through, and boy, he's trying to do a lot. Bernie got hit from behind, but stays with the play, and Sugar dove in. This could be trouble. JoJo Cats, full tank of boost. Somebody's got to challenge the ball. Nobody did. Everybody turned off of this ball, and it was the easiest shot in the world for JoJo.
Look at JoJo. He kind of delays his approach there slightly, and you can see where Sugar tries to pre-jump and how off balance he is. And I mean, for Sugar, he's coming back on the rotation. Not much he can do there, but JoJo Cat's just a burst of speed to get that first goal. And then they're going to get one
back. No, Jelly swoops in from out of nowhere to make the save. And that is just a visual descriptor of what this series has been like for Missouri S&T. May have a numbers advantage here, though. Time. Oh, JoJo Cats, good closing speed to recover and get back in the play. Now Bernie's got to rush back, and he does make the stop, at least guiding that off to the corner. It is not looking good for the Miners, trailing now in a game they have to win to just prolong this series.
They are getting some space that they're trying to work with, but look at how they give up that possession. Just an open touch, and now Jelly keeps the ball close, tries to set things up. Bernie gets a clear here, but he, again, drops that possession. May be able to turn something in here as Sugar, but the 50's forced, and it will be cleared away. That ball has been moving downfield more often than MS&T would like, but they still keep fighting. Again, only down by 1. Sugar put a shot on. It was blocked out from Jelly. And for Jelly, that's a big save. And another one. That's more of a lucky bounce, I say, for Nudging. It goes off the corner. Pressure still coming on as we're halfway through game 3.
Well, it feels like they deserve a goal, don't they? I mean, they have had a lot of great passes. They're not panicking. You know, they're not playing hero ball here, just chucking the ball at the net. A lot of times they're making that extra pass, and they're looking for it, trying to break through this Arizona defense, and still somehow they are shut out in game 3. Sugar, be a tough angle. Bernie coming in as well. This is dangerous now. They're vulnerable to a counterattack. Now, able to keep that ball in the corner. Nudging, still stuck on the near post, and he will bring this ball out. And Arizona, yet again, stifles the attack from Missouri S&T. Nudging tries to change it up on them. He neither got the shot through, nor did he get the boost steal. So a chance now for S&T. His time's got a full tank. I think he might have taken that away from Bernie, and it slows down the attack.
And for Arizona on their side of things, they just play the long game, wait for these strong clears to come out from Missouri S&T, and then they see a free opportunity to do a solo play. At that point, the solo play takes about 5 to 10 seconds off the clock, puts the possession back in Missouri S&T's end, which forces another about 10 seconds to move downfield. Now you see the situation here where, again, Missouri S&T down by 1, and we approach the final minute. Not much time left.
This goes right out to JoJo Cats, but he set it high. Had a chance maybe to end the series right there, and Missouri S&T almost capitalized. Bernie, one more look. Everybody's there. Sugar on the rebound, and we're tied at long last.
Sugar keeps them in. Persistence pays off for Missouri S&T. Not the best touch. And Sugar gets a follow-up. We got a tied-up game. 53 seconds left as Missouri S&T try to fight for their lives in this series.
Jelly up top, flip, reset, and Sugar comes across for the save. Not out of the woods at all. It's a good pass out towards Nudging, but it doesn't result in anything. Just a little more possession for Arizona. Wildcats have had their opportunities, to extend their lead, get an insurance goal. They are regretting not converting on those chances now. Missouri S&T has new life breathed into this series. We'll see how long it lasts. Bernie keeping this in the zone, but not, well, JoJo Cats couldn't get there, but nudging does. 15 seconds separate us from our first overtime of the night, oddly enough, at least in these final two matches, Daz, as Bernie gonna throw one to the side. Time Scott Sugar downfield. Just led him too far.
Oh, it's still up.
Overtime looming, and we'll get there finally in game 3.
Here we go. Game 3 overtime. Missouri S&T trying to stay alive, but it's just how it starts. It's a chain kickoff, and Arizona take it.
That ain't ping. That is just pain. Jelly on the kickoff. Gets just a little bit too far ahead, and it works.
You guys can't see it. Nudgy said that was for Stacks. No way. He said for you, Stacks.
Love the moxie out of nudging. Again, almost a goal a game last season. Tell you what, this kid's for real. Arizona goes to 2-1 on the season, and they deny Missouri S&T their first win on this very young season. Daz, what a bizarre series. I mean, JoJo Cats had, quite frankly, the dumbest hat trick I've ever seen in game 1. Then a couple of kickoff goals out of Jelly, and it all adds up to that. Yes, a textbook, clinical, absolutely by the book, by the numbers sweep from your Arizona Wildcats. Sure.
Yeah, that one was one that I think we'll remember for a while. I'm sure we'll be sitting on that one as in my professional experience, I don't know what happened. I think obviously, I know how Arizona won and things like that, but a lot of those goals were very odd to begin with. So we started the series off in an interesting place, and we kind of ended in that same area. But I'm curious to see what the desk was thinking about that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna end in an interesting place. All right, let's take it back to the desk.